Hey, I'm Johnny Bowers. I'm from Mesa, Arizona. I'm the youngest of 7 kids. My parents raised us very well. They're very kind and loving. And from an early age, I was a very anxious child. I was bullied a lot, and I experienced a lot of self-esteem issues. And I struggled with depression throughout junior high and high school. Particularly because I experienced same-sex attraction. I don't necessarily feel like my attractions define me, but I think they make me funny. Like, I talk like a black woman whenever I want, and nobody asks any questions. It's great. See, I'm in the middle of a conversation. Don't interrupt, rude. And I feel like my Heavenly Father has allowed me to experience these things so that I can be humble and so that I can understand what it's like to be authentic and owning what life has given me, and I know that God has a lot in store for me. And in order to live an authentic life, I have to identify as a child of God, and nothing short of living with Him is worth living for me. And so I'm very grateful to be a member of the church and to have the gospel of Christ in my life and being able to have access to the atonement and to know that while I don't necessarily see right now how I fit into the grand scheme of things, I know that I do have a place in the plan of salvation. I've often been accused of living a lie, or I'm asked how I can balance these feelings that I obviously have and they're real and I can't deny those with the testimony that I have. Through my experiences, I know that Jesus Christ lives and that His gospel is true. And so I obviously experience both of these things. And I don't feel like I have to put my sexuality on the back burner per se, and that I have to completely deny those things. I obviously feel attracted to other guys, but I know that in the gospel there are certain things that I can't do, but there are many ways that I can act on the inclinations that I feel in ways that are conducive to the gospel. I can have meaningful relationships with other men. I can be authentic. I can share my feelings. And the love that I feel for other men is not expressly sexual, and it never has to be. In order to express that part of myself, in order to be authentic and true to myself, I have to be loving and not be afraid to express my love for other guys. I tell my friends that I love them all the time, and they realize that this is not a romantic thing that I'm pushing for, but I genuinely love other people, and it's not Christ-like or manly to not express love. So in order to be true to Him, I am authentic, and I allow myself to be vulnerable in situations where I feel like sharing my story will help someone else to make the best decisions for their life.